Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Will Ward Podcast Show. Thank you for tuning in. We at Award-winning Productions hope you enjoy the show. Without further ado, let's jump right in.
Jeremiah Bays, and I got my dog with me, Willie Ward.
Yo, what up?
This is That's Debatable. We about to get in to some of last night's playing games, and we're going to talk about the ones that's coming on tonight, and probably talk about a little bit of the first round matchups that could be this weekend, since we still waiting on some of these playing situations. But all right, so first game, I started the hashtag Tank for Melo last year. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I felt like him and Zach LaVine could be something special. So by default, I was rooting for Melo and the Hornets. Nah.
I think we was all pulling for the Hornets at some point. I think everybody liked the young guns and wanted to see Ball, Bridges just do their thing, but I didn't know who knew that Indiana was gonna come out with that much firepower last night.
They wasn't ready. Sabonis is a dog. That boy, they say Drew Holiday is the most underrated player in the NBA. How about the Holiday brothers? Just all together is the most underrated players in the NBA. That boy Justin Holiday he was a Bull once upon a time too before he was a Pacer. So I like dude. But he was hitting them with the step backs, lighting them up last night. And Sabonis, I think he almost had a triple double. I can't even. What's the other Holiday's name? You know the other brother? Julian? I don't know. I'm just making up a name. But I think he was even hooping too. And another former Bull, Doug McDermott, was like 14.
McDermott really got after him.
Hey, bro. Where was this at in Chicago?
Really got he dropped 21 on him.
Man, Dougie McBuckets, that's what they called him, man.
He went 4 for 6 and was really out there hitting the Dougie.
Bro.
You get that many points. 21
I'm proud of you, dog.
Sabonis carried him 14 a little bit.
It's going to be tough against the Sixers, but
you look at the stat line and you look at the numbers, but it don't even matter. You could just see the energy with all of the, Indiana. They felt like they wanted to win. They just seemed like the more experienced team. And even though the Hornets had a certain, everybody wanted it. I think they just the ball factor and seeing this young flying team. You want to see them win, but at the same time, they wasn't ready for playoff basketball right now.
Oh, yeah, no, hell no.
They weren't ready. They still too young. They still got to get their feet wet. They still got to, they still got their training wheels on. So that's one game, Indiana. But talk about the later game, Boston against the Wizards. 118-100 with the Wiz. You had, Russell and Bill. That's pretty much the only thing you had. 50 points out of, almost both of them combined. 100 points. Not both of them combined, but you had 50 out of Tatum. We talk about that. 50 out of Tatum. 29 from Walker. It's a total different team that you've seen from what we expected to see out of Russ and Bill and the crew.
From the way I actually been talking about Russ all year, this is exactly what I've been talking about, and that's why I haven't been paying attention to the triple-doubles. Because of yesterday. Because yesterday, when it mattered the most, we needed you, Russ. We needed you. I don't know if you were injured. The problem is, you can't go 100 miles an hour in the playoffs. You got to slow it down. You got to come down to 60. Control the game. I mean, I can't do none of that you do, that he do. Not that I'm talking directly to him, but
hey, he watching.
But I'm just saying, man, if you were able to control the pace of the game, you would have had a championship in OKC already.
And we can't talk about the past in OKC because that was a total different young gun team. That's something like what you just experienced from the Hornets. That's a total different team.
I'm not talking about 2012.
Hey, 2012, you couldn't do nothing against 2012.
If you can control the pace of the game, they don't give up a 3-1 lead.
Exactly. That's a total different situation, man. That's like 3-1. That's a whole different situation. Last night, it didn't matter what he did. Tatum and Kemba, they had a quest, and they was making sure.
They was up by, 8 at half?
It was still a playable game. I'm not saying that the game was. They could have won. They could have took it over.
Where was the...
Tatum dropping 50 burgers on him.
Man, you know what? Shout out Jason Tatum, bro. That boy That's a young superstar in the making. Like, he's not on the levels of Kevin Durant. Like, they're on a whole nother level and tier. LeBron, Curry, all right, he's Kawhi, he's not there yet. We get that. But out of the young hoopers, I don't think Jason Tatum's been in the playoffs every year, right? If I'm not mistaken. This year,
Been to the
Riddle,
conference finals, I believe, three
out of his last 4 years, which I was listening today, and I kind of had that take as well. The Sixers messed up when they traded. They did right when they traded up to that number 1 pick, but they shouldn't have chose Fultz. If they would have chose maybe Jason, they wouldn't even, not Jason, Donovan Mitchell, but not Donovan Mitchell, because that would take the ball out of Ben Simmons' hands. But if they would have drafted Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, and Ben Simmons as your core 3, oh my God. But that's some more of the past stuff.
You want some Flavor Aid?
Man, you know I want some Flavor Aid.
I ain't got no sugar.
You ain't got no sugar. Y'all ain't never got 2 things that match. Either you got Flavor Aid no sugar, peanut butter no jelly, ham no burger.
Are you tired of running out of food? Need to go grocery shopping but don't want to wait in those long lines? Well, try the Kroger Click List. Simply download the Kroger app, click on Click List, and start shopping. We'll bring your groceries directly to your car for a contactless shopping experience. Download the Kroger app now for even more savings. When you download today, you'll receive 15% off your first Click List order and 20 cents off at any Kroger gas station. You'll be able to enjoy mix and match 10 for 10 and buy one get one free deals just by signing up for the Kroger app. Don't wait, download the Kroger app today and use the Kroger Click List, the easiest way to shop.
But last night, that boy dropped 50, and he shut y'all haters up. Now they about to go get swept by the Nets, but that's just because they ain't got enough firepower, and his 50 piece ain't gonna be enough. He can have 50.
It was almost a disadvantage by them winning because they got to take on that team now. You know what I mean?
100%.
Now take this right here and walk with me real quick. You take the Wizards, because they still got another chance to play.
Yeah.
They still live to see another day.
Yeah.
Even though they lost, you lost the game.
You're right.
But you made it, like you said, that triple-double ain't no fluke, bruh. That triple-double just don't happen by coincidence. He's not in that position because he's just, that's greatness, bruh. So you got to put respect on Russ' name. That's the only thing I'm screaming. You gotta respect Russ because if they look just hypothetical real quick.
I'm listening.
I like to smile.
I'm listening.
But just walk with me. If he get to go and play your boy Joel, and he get to go against Ben, bruh, it's a possibility. I'm not taking the Wiz against. I'm trusting the process just a little bit, but it can happen though. So 6-7 games, Russ can take Philly 6-7 games. So if they can beat Indy, it's gonna be hard. 144, that ain't no fluke either. But that's a young gun Hornets. I may take Russ against the Pacers right now. You will see a different animal. What'd you say? How you said? You didn't see that pound on him because you had your boy Tatum. He was shooting in the gym. You was in Beantown. Now, I don't know. I believe you got to go back to Washington, correct?
Yeah, he home. They home.
Yeah.
They in Chocolate City.
Walk with me.
All right, and then we about to walk right out the playoffs because he about to lose.
You can't answer that question. You can't take what you're not gonna take. You answer it now. Yes or no? You taking Washington or you taking Indy?
I'm taking Indy.
Look in the camera and tell him he taking Indy, man.
I'm taking
Mark
Indy.
Me down. Mark me down. I'm taking Washington.
I'm taking Indy.
I'm rolling with Russ. I feel with Russ. I don't think that 144. I'm not calling the fluke. That was against a young gun team.
No.
I'm taking the Wiz.
No. You
gotta
tell
go
it was 3 stars on the court last night, and the best one on the court was Jason Tatum. Maybe.
It was 4 on the court last night.
Maybe.
It was 4 stars on the court last night. 2
2
against 2. It was 2 against 2.
If you count Kimba.
You gotta count Kimba. You have to count Kimba. How can you not count Kimba? Kimba dropped 29 on him himself.
Bill is hobbled.
Next man up then. If Ben or Bradley ain't one of your men, next man up. I'm saying against the Indiana team, Bradley still dropped 22. Russ only dropped 20. That's where it kind of come back. Like Rudy Hachimura, he gotta have more. You know what I mean? You gotta have more bench play, even though you can.
Yeah, the others gotta step up.
Exactly. It can't just be 2-on-2. You gotta kind of have somebody.
What is 6 for 18? What is
A bad night, bruh.
the guy who was second in scoring this year, almost first the majority of the year, was under his average. But how you said he had how much? 22? I think he averaged what, 31?
Hey, 10 for 25. He went 10 for 25. 6 for 18 was Russ. Bradley went 10 for 25. The man was shooting in the gym. It just was off. He was at Beantown.
He hurt.
Horrible. Exactly.
Yeah, he hurt. He hurt.
I don't like to use that injury excuse. Maybe it's real. Maybe it's real, but hey, when you got the finest doctors, you in the NBA, bro. That shot, I don't care how hurt you are. That means you got to change your game up and refocus, and that's how they gonna beat Indiana. When he go back to Washington tonight, and he sleep it off, and he get whatever hyperbaric chambers they got to get put in. When they come out tomorrow, you gonna see a different Wizards team, man. And you gonna see somebody else. They said they had a couple 12, 17s. You know, different players did try to step up, but last night it was just Beantown. You was just in Beantown, and they was feeling themselves, man.
It was just two players.
It was. This is 7-8. I mean, you know, what's this? 7-8 seed. This is what they giving you what you expected. Now, tonight's game, we ain't even to tonight's game.
Was Russ the better point guard on the
from
court?
him and Kimba?
Who was the better point guard last night? And it wasn't the dude that just passed Big O.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't. They was feeling themselves in Beantown. I want to give Russ a kind of, I don't want to say a pass. He didn't do Russ.
Nah, he too old to get passes.
I ain't give him a pass.
He did exactly what Russell Westbrook do in the playoffs. He did exactly what he does.
Hey, I rock with Russ to the point
Like
where why not, man?
He was Russell Westbrook. He was Russell Westbrook last night. We got exactly what we saw.
Hey, so if you want to throw that Russell Westbrook, hey, you still got to throw. Remember this Brooklyn team, that cupcake team. That's why I'm saying, man, you're going to see a different type of personality that's going to come.
We ain't talking about Brooklyn right now.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
They didn't make it to Brooklyn. You want to talk about? You want to talk about what Beantown gonna do versus Brooklyn? Who?
They can win.
Columbus, Ohio, get ready for MegaFest 2021, an event you don't want to miss. An event so big it couldn't fit into one weekend. This 3-day event is packed starting Friday, May 28th with Wake the Funk Up comedy special starring Deion Cole, Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, and some more. Saturday, May 29th at Nationwide Arena for the presidential formal address to impress event with the Obamas and Vice President Harris. Come dance the night away to the smooth sounds of DJ Jazzy Jeff. Sunday, May 30th starts off with the Chad Ochocinco Johnson Celebrity Flag Football Game at Ohio Stadium. See the stars of yesterday and today like Justin Fields, Ezekiel Elliott, Michael Thomas, and more. To cap off MegaFest 2021, 103.8 is shutting the city down for the MegaFest concert starring Trey Songz and friends. We'll have performances by Trey Songz, Her, Chris Brown, Ella May, and more. Don't miss out on MegaFest 2021 hosted by 103.8 WILL Columbus, The Chill. Get tickets per event or a 4-package deal at the nationwide box office or log on to 103.8thechill.com. This is the party of a lifetime, so get your tickets today and keep it locked in to 103.8 WILL Columbus, The Chill.
Get to Brooklyn.
No, they can't. Brooklyn.
They're going to be number 8 seed.
Yeah, so they can't.
Okay.
They're
Touche.
It's Philly.
I was about to get excited.
Nah, they needed that win last night. I wanted to see Westbrook versus Harden and KD.
Okay, so now you take Boston, and now that's who actually playing Brooklyn, right?
They're down. They're not gonna. They're down a man, an important man. Jaylen Brown.
And Brown, yeah, I know.
And Marcus Smart banged up.
So
Heart and soul of the team.
So last night was a fluke then. I mean,
no, Tatum's 50's real. He's a scorer. He's just not enough.
Okay, well, mark this down.
It's not
Boston
enough
against Brooklyn. Name this 4-3, 7 games.
Who? Who?
Nah, I'm saying we're going BK. You're going BK, right? No matter what I say with the series is, you're going BK, right?
With Brooklyn and Boston?
Yeah.
Oh, that's in 5. Gentlemen sweep. And that's just because they take their foot off the gas in game 4. Like, if Bill was on last night, they wouldn't have had no answer for them. It wasn't even Russ. Russ did what Russ did. Bill the one that was off, but he's banged up. They don't have the scorers, bro. They don't have the Evan Fournier, Williams.
I think they might be able to sweep him, bro. I
Who?
don't even think it's going to be a gentleman's sweep. I think it's going to be a clean out.
Oh, I was just being nice because I think Tatum could go off and steal one game because they take their foot off the gas.
I think they got so much of a point to prove. They can't let Tatum. They got to embarrass Tatum. You know what I mean? Because if you see, and I mean, I'm not going to really ride with him, even though I know I'm getting a little ahead right now. But when Miami played Philly, and they had Udonis coming to the game just to set that point against your boy.
Jimmy owns them.
I'm not sleeping on them. That's why I cannot buy all the way into BK. First round, I don't even know if I want to roll with BK.
They don't have enough.
I gotta look at how it's gonna be matched up. If I think the Heat and Giannis, that's first round right there, right?
Giannis gets it done.
Thank you for tuning in to the Will Ward Podcast Show. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please make sure you share, comment, and like. This has been another award-winning production.